Ethan was the kind of kid who never blended in at school. He was bigger than most of the other boys, and it made him an easy target. Every day, Jared, the loudest and most popular boy in class, made him the punchline of cruel jokes. "Hey, don't eat the basketball, Ethan," Jared would shout during gym. The laughter from the other kids stung more than the words themselves. Ethan never said much back. He just kept his head down. But deep inside, every insult planted a seed of frustration, a seed of determination. When summer break finally came, Ethan stood in front of his mirror one night staring at himself. For the first time, he didn't see the fat kid. He saw someone who could change. He whispered to himself, "Enough is enough." That night was the beginning. The next morning, Ethan tied up an old pair of sneakers and went for a run. At first, he couldn't even make it around the block without stopping, gasping for air. But he went again the next day, and the next. Slowly, he added push-ups, sit-ups, and lifting the weights his dad had in the garage. It wasn't easy. His muscles burned, his body ached, and sometimes he wanted to quit. But every time he thought of Jared's laughter echoing in his ears, he pushed a little harder. Weeks turned into months. Ethan's body began to change. He wasn't just losing weight. He was gaining strength, confidence, and a fire he had never felt before. By the time school started again in the fall, Ethan walked through the doors with broad shoulders, toned arms, and a quiet confidence. The same kids who had laughed before now stared in shock. And when Jared tried to make a joke, Ethan simply looked him in the eye and smiled. "You've got nothing on me anymore," he said calmly. The power in Ethan's words wasn't in anger or revenge. It was in the fact that he no longer cared what Jared thought. That year, Ethan made new friends, joined the basketball team, and proved to himself that the greatest transformation wasn't just physical, it was mental. He had turned pain into power and doubt into discipline. And for the first time in his life, Ethan didn't just feel strong. He knew he was unstoppable. Life lesson: don't let the world define you by your lowest moments. People may doubt you, mock you, or try to hold you down, but the real battle is inside. When you decide to fight for yourself, nothing and no one can stop you. Change doesn't happen overnight, but with discipline, courage, and belief in yourself, you can transform not just your body, but your entire life.